All right, if you've seen the videos, you know that we did in fact get this little feller to run. All right, you whore, why don't you run so I can love you? Come on. There. Aw. Doesn't like to idle. But it does run pretty good. First drive, I had to jam it in gear. Figured I could take it back up to the parts tractor and swap radiator. Wonder if I stand on the clutch and the brake. Oh, that actually makes it go faster. How can this be? Jeez. I'm probably gonna have to split it to get the clutch broke loose. Up this. Right here. Hurry! Oh, I'm pushing my luck. You can't do that. There's a little bit of water in there, maybe. If you use your imagination. Let's just wrap around. Oh, she's got that racing cam in her. Ah. However, when attempting to clean out the radiator, as in overflowing it and flushing the garbage out, which there was much in the top tank, I should add, I noticed that this radiator is 100% garbage. It leaks all over. It leaks out of seams in this tank. There's cracks in it. It leaks in a lot of places and full of garbage and sadness. So why should we fool with that when I've got a parts tractor right here? It's getting less and less. It's becoming part of other tractors to the point that there's not going to be a lot to carry away here very shortly. So I am thinking that we're going to excavate the radiator out of this because it has some rattle can paint on it, which might mean that it's a good radiator. You know, you never know. So it's worth a shot because it's free. We own it already. So we're going to try that right after this. Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Ross the Oliver Man. This is the Heritage Model 1355, red, white, and blue. At least that's what it's going to be. I believe that it probably was at one point in its life. And we just got it running, which is happiness, I'm telling you. But radiator is garbage. And those are not that simple to get out of there. I mean, I got to take sheet metal loose. And I think there is... Can't really remember how there was. Is there 2 bolts, one on each side? And then, yeah, I don't remember though, when I did my green 1365, I was thinking I had some kind of problem with that. And it may be that that tractor was already modified or damaged in some way. I mean, it lived on a dairy farm, so I'm sure that it probably has things done to it. But if this works correctly, maybe just 2 bolts out of there. Got to get the nose off, which is the worst part because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bolts to get this piece off. And yeah, so if I get that loose, I'm just mentally running through my head here. So 8 bolts there, and the 2 radiator bolts, which will probably be sadness because I'm sure they won't just come right out. And then over here in our pile of trash that I keep trying to clean up, and it keeps getting more and more, the green piece is already loose, so that ain't nothing. So it should just be 2 bolts underneath. And yeah, see, there you go. This one's been modified, just like mine. Something strange is going on. So we'll have to sort that out and figure out what we got going on there. What have we got? It's got the same thing on both sides. It's just, oh, it's a longer bolt with a nut on it, which is making me wonder if they are through bolts. That I cannot remember. I'm thinking that they are. So, dealer's choice. Do we want to take the easy one out first, or do we want to take the hard to get to one out? And then also, do we want to go in the house and get a bigger coat? Because it is actually kind of cold, I think. But I didn't grow up in the north, so I'm not used to cold weather. They just, everything go on the ground. Everything just, there. Now we don't have to worry about it anymore. Since it doesn't want to stay put, just go. Yep, there you go, you too. Goodbye. Now, we can get to it. Hose clamp and a couple, probably 9/16. 5, no, I bet they're, yeah, that probably takes a 9/16. And then this one should pop right out. I mean, it looks like it could be a very good radiator. It's got a new cap on it. That means something, don't it? Definitely worth a go. All right, so the first thing I did was totally lose a screwdriver, so that's grand. Now let's get down on the ground. I don't remember. Does this tractor have water in it? I was thinking maybe it did at one point in our adventure, but that probably has quickly went away as we robbed stuff off of it. It does have water in it, doesn't it? That's good. That means it holds water. It also means it's not going to have water in it in just a second. Yeah. All right, so while that's going into a nice container for recycling, we're going to attempt to get those bottom bolts loose. You just look up at the sky. You don't need to know anything. Yeah. Okay, so those must be through bolts, as I suspected one time. Which means I gotta get a wrench that fits in there. Yeah, all right. How's this gonna go? Well, we're gonna put that out so it slingshots right into the camera. And then we're gonna try somehow. Well, oh, sweet. Okay, I don't know what I did or how I did it, but I got it. Oh, friends, I just remembered the other sadness. And that is, we're gonna have to take the radiator shroud loose in order to get the radiator pulled out, because, yeah, because you won't get it around the fan otherwise. Oh, now will you come out of there? Nope. Come on. I have no idea how to get in there to it. I just did it by magic a minute ago. There, no. That ain't on there. Is it back in there? Come on. There. Okay. Now, how much sadness is this? Well, I believe on my green one, I twisted a bunch of these off and ended up drilling new holes and putting in American bolts. Also, you can't do it with a wrench. At least not a ratcheting wrench. Okay. Yes. I do remember doing this on the green one because, oh, see, that's cute. See, that one you can't get to because of that. So we'll have to do that by hand anyway. All right, there's those. We want to save these so we can use them again in just a little bit to put this shroud back on the other one. All right, that's loose. Now, all right, one radiator delete. Do we need to use this shroud too? I don't know. It's a nice shroud. Let's go work on the other one. I'm sure it's not going to be that easy. All right, so this one is going to be sadness. I can tell you that. Just because it's very difficult to get those bolts out that are down in there. These. Freddie put up kind of a severe fight on that. So I don't imagine this is going to be any different. And we could go, actually no, that one back there, you have to use a wrench. I don't think you can get anything else on. And I see that people have already used the wrong fasteners. So that's nice. Let's start with these. Slightly less difficult to get to, but still equally sad. The goal, of course, is to not twist any off. You will drop everything to the ground, though, because there's absolutely no way to go about it without that. Now the bottom one. Can we get to it? Okay, there's two. And I see on the other side, they used the other side of these. And I don't remember if that is 14. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll get one, but we won't get the top one. We'll have to do that as a hand job. And it ain't a fun kind either. So you see what I mean? So that one will come right out. But the top one, there ain't no way I've figured out how to get a socket in. I might be able to sneak a universal in. But like when I tried that on Freddie, it got pretty wild and woolly in a hurry. So, I mean, it slingshotted sockets from this. We can try it though. I don't think we're gonna have enough bend to do what we need to do. Yeah, see, we're not gonna get... We don't have the room to do what we want to do. This, no, I guess if we had a wobble extension, maybe we could. I still don't think that worked because I'm pretty sure on that green one I had to do this as a hand job. Let's just go get a ratcheting wrench and save ourselves the hassle. And then it's gonna get difficult. I knew. See, then we're down to half of a ratchet all the time. And then it takes forever. Oh, so sad, life choices, so sad. Why are you doing this to me? What could I possibly do here? I just remembered something else kind of important. I don't know if I should let you in on it or not. That is, I don't have a thermostat for this. I just put the elbow on. The parts tractor didn't have a thermostat. Starting to wonder, maybe they didn't have thermostats. Don't know. Have to look it up in the parts book. Looks in there like it was supposed to. Come on. Come on. Oh, see, that's what I didn't want. Drop the wrench all the way down where you can't get to it. Come on. We're so close. See, if I do this right and the hood closes, it'll break my fingers too. Wouldn't that be cool? Now, come out of there. All right. Of course, those are different. Why wouldn't they be? I bet somebody has peer pressured in the wrong thread. I would almost bet that for a fact. So that's gonna cause us some grief. Yeah, that ain't no foreign thread. I guess as long as we remember that those go in there, it's no big deal. Jeez. Oh. Yeah, peer pressure works, friends. Don't let anyone tell you it doesn't. Now, because of another repair I made, we got more disassembling to do. Because of my battery cutoff, I now have to take loose. It'd be just easier to take loose the... No, I have to take the whole dang thing. Like, oh, darn it. Yeah, because it goes through the sheet metal. Knudsen. Okay. So I need a Phillips screwdriver and something else. It's the wind. It's crazy. It's cold. It's almost like it's fall or something. Gee. Oh. Now. Really interesting when you can't see what I'm doing. There, have a look at that. You can at least see my beautiful hands, as someone commented on one of the videos. I have the most beautiful hands on all the internet. That's right, you 10% of female viewers. You remember that. And I can use them too. It's pretty amazing. Would this one actually? No, it wouldn't. It's just enough to make you cry. Why am I doing this so nice and politely here when I could just be hammering at home? See if we can just peer pressure it. Now. Come on. I'm trying to do something inappropriate. Participate. Sure, you hold on to that for me. Okay, good. That one, of course, I can't get in there to it, I guess. That's a math problem I'm not smart enough to solve. Let's try extension delete. This is fantastic footage, I'm sure. There's two. Okay, one more. For this one, we'll do a trick shot through the hinge. Yeah. Long extension through the hinge. Yep. Alright. I got that. Now we need the 2 bolts at the bottom, and on this one, I think they're 17 millimeter. Why, you ask? Because why not? Why not have everything be different on every single tractor we work on? Why would we want the same? I would also venture to guess that this one, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. It's gonna spin in there too. But I don't remember what's in there. I don't remember if this one, if they were supposed to be welded to it and they just aren't anymore, or if it's not connected at all. No, it's in there. Okay, I can feel it spinning in there. We don't know what it is. It's bigger than a 3/8. Can we peer pressure it in there with a screwdriver and just wedge that in between and try against it? That would be my first choice. Let's see if that does it. Come on. Now, there. Whatever it was, it can't hurt us anymore. We'll figure that out later. Then, the next question we ask ourselves, is it worth it reusing this hose? We'll check into that here in a minute, because I know I got a chunk of that stuff yet. I just shoved it on the ground a while ago when we're doing that other thing. Okay, that'll come out of there. Now, this is where we gotta go. Let's get my bucket. Why am I working so hard? Work smart, not hard. No, we never did that before. We work hard, not smart. All right, fresh GoPro battery, and I think we're ready to go back together. I cut a new end of hose. That just makes sense, like, you know, why wouldn't you do that right now? So we'll put that there. Put our shroud in there. Then we'll see about rolling that radiator in. Oh, shouldn't a guy look and see what's in there? Yeah, he probably should have, but he didn't. Okay. There's 2 little rubber jobs. Look at the red paint under there. All right. Okay. Nope. I gotta go up, over, and down. Okay, so what we will probably do is we will probably get our own fasteners, as I cannot find any combination of the stuff that we need. What I mean is, well, that might not be true. Let me get the bolts. Yeah, I got, these are the bolts that came out of this tractor, and I found one of these back that would go in there. I have no idea where the other one would have went though. You'd think it would be laying here somewhere, and I just didn't see it. But I found this other one, which is from the other tractor, so that's not right. I want to keep it consistent no matter what I do. There it is. Okay. If I was a swamp man, I'd find me a wrench that fits this good so I could put them in. And where are we at on the rest of it? Well, it might be just as easy next, to get this shroud started so that it was out of the way. I think now would be a good time to put this on there too, or at least get it started. Or not, you know. Not doing that's fine too. Come on. Ouch. Now we're gonna get this tried dead on, or not. I'm not doing too great, friends. I'm really getting ticked off. Okay, another cool thing you're gonna want to do after fooling with that forever is to realize you didn't put the hose clamps on. So that's always a treat. But it's okay because they're miles too long, so you can spend half a day unthreading them. The goal here is that this is a running, driving tractor by winter, so we don't have to worry about it. We can always pick up with our projects next year. If we get time this winter, maybe we can put a clutch in it. That'll mean splitting it, but that ain't that bad. We had that green one all in pieces, so what would be bad about this one? Okay, I like it when I drop all my stuff on the ground. That helps me out. Okay, we're gonna get that there. Now we were going to get, I keep forgetting because now I'm in a hurry again because somebody called wanting something fixed. We're gonna get a wrench to hold back on these. I'm thinking it would probably be a good idea to get both of them started and then go for the final tightening. Well, I'm gonna put the other side in to get it started and then we'll tighten. Oh, okay, we got one side. The other side. Can we get this side to go so we can move on with our lives? Probably not. We'll probably not get this one. Hey, we got it. Oh, geez, friends. That was a lot of work. You probably won't see half of that because it was too full of animal sounds. I'll let you watch this though. This satin, see how bad that works? That ain't right. A guy should probably do something different, but he's not going to. He's going to keep trying. Same results, that's good enough there. That one didn't have one in it, so I think we twisted that off. Yep, that's good. We don't need it. Cool. Let's try the top one. Pieces everywhere to feel. Good grief. That's on. Yeah, this one ain't never gonna go. Let's twist this one off so we can be done with that. Yep, good. That's twisted off. Good deal. Well, we got that on there, I hope. Looks to be solid. Now, that's interesting. This one's got the screw-on style instead of the clamp-on style like all the other ones I have. So, what should we do here? Well, we can put that on later. Or should we do it now with the grill off? I mean, we might as well see what's in here, right? And then if we are happy with it, you know, we can put in new motor oil, is what I'm saying. And then we can tighten the hose back up and be done with it. I don't even want to tell you what just happened. I'm sure you can probably guess. But just keep looking away. I think we're good now. We got to put our oil up to the line. Okay, what next? Well, we're going to put the silver piece back on. Actually, no. Let's do this first while we're thinking about it. Even though it's much easier to give it the fard pounders when you got it this not on there. And since it's winter time, I imagine there will have to be a lot of fard pounding going on to get this going. That actually should be replaced. It's a piece of crap. But it's what we had. So we'll just table that. Tabled. Time to put the nose back on. See if we can get it down. Also, I should just tell you that antifreeze has a delicious minty flavor. So somehow I got a bunch of that in my face or something. That don't fit. That's right, I remember now. Now, this sadness. Like this is totally going to come back apart to get painted at some point. Okay, so we now in theory have us a good radiator that we can in fact you know, put actual water in, and then we'll be able to actually drive this maybe, although the clutch doesn't work. So I wanted to take it out and hammer around on it a little bit and see if I couldn't get the clutch to break loose. You know, stand on the clutch, stand on the brakes kind of deal. Also, my floorboard came unhooked from here and just about ejected me a while ago. So we're going to have to fix that. This is supposed to be like up in here and hooked in somehow or another behind there. Obesity hammer. I think we got us something. We're working along. I got the inspection covers back off. I'd put all that stuff on. I robbed off the fart extractor, but I don't know. Now we're gonna need all the help we can get. So yeah, I'll go get some antifreeze tomorrow that we can put in here so that we are ready to go and we don't forget about it and it doesn't freeze and bust. Because we don't need that kind of headache in our life after all of this trouble we went through. So that's what we'll do. As always, if you enjoy my videos, give them a thumbs up. That helps out the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Leave a comment. Tell me that you liked it or tell me that you hated it. Tell me I'm a moron. I really don't care, but anything that you say helps us out too. So thank you again, as always, for watching, and I will see you in the next one.